Word up there, Alicia. Hey, I got your message, and I'm gonna try to do something for you on that particular song you asked about. Worship Him, worship Christ. I think that's the title of it. It doesn't really necessarily have a keyboard per se, soul piano part. It's not written in that style, but nevertheless, you got a lot of guitars and bass, rhythm, synths, horns, strings. You got a lot of that in this song, and it's not one of those songs that where it's just well suited for just a soul piano player or soul keyboard player for that part. But now, what I'm gonna do, the song really starts in the key of D flat, and then it goes to E flat, one transposition in it. What I'm gonna try to do, this is I'm gonna try to give you a simple way that you perhaps can get through it. You need to teach the choir the parts. You need to teach the choir the soprano parts especially. And I hear a lot of interplay going along with the sopranos and the altos as well as the tenors in this song. But it's not hard, but just if you teach them their part, I think I can give you this little riff in the key of D flat, and it will get you through. It's a simple way that I would perhaps try to do it to get by until I could get it better. This is probably what I would do, because like I say, the song is not very well suited for just soul keyboard. So in other words, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to, I wish I could get my bass split keyboard, but I can't do it in this video with the keyboard here and show you the notes. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna give you the few chords that I would use, and I'm gonna show you how to put a little riff to it to get by and teach the choir members this song, the choir parts, and I would just go from there. In other words, I'm gonna let you be the judge of it once you have a chance to see this and work on it and maybe see what you can do with it. But now this is what I would do. Okay, first of all, like I said, it's in the key D flat, and it goes to E flat. What I would do, I would start with something like the intro. I think starts something like, and then and the bass line is just sort of walking down. That's all that bass line is doing in the intro. My fault. Then it goes, and then they go something like 2, something like that. Now that's just something for you to see. The chords that I'm going to be using, like I said, if I wasn't going to teach my junior choir, if I was going to teach my junior choir this is the way that I would more likely do it, seeing that it got a limited keyboard part. But I would vamp it like this. And once I got to that part, that's why I would bring them in on. That's why I would bring the choir in on that part. And so this is the chords that I'm going to show you with a drum, and I hope it's not overpowering. But I cannot do anything about that because I'm using this software. All right, this is the way I would do it. I would give me like a little beat going. I would give me a little beat going. 2, then I would just go. Use your imagination. fault. But that's basically what I would do for that particular section. And then when they get ready to go to the chain, when I change key, you just go up to one step, one whole step to E flat. Basically, the same stuff that you did from the very beginning. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the song ends, it goes back to it. And believe it or not, basically, you can play that whole song, you can get away with it. With just those chords and that little riff and vamps. Not much to it. Once you got, like I said, this here song is basically guitar heavy. But nevertheless, you could, like I said, you can get by with this chord. And back to, and that's basically it. Just have to kind of play around with the riffs until you get the feel, and basically once you get your choir parts, get the sopranos and you teach them parts and get them in that rhythm and let them go along, you shouldn't have no problem with staying the power. And that's the whole song. Let me know if that helps. I could probably give you some more, but let me know if this here guides you in the right direction. Maybe it may not be suited for your junior choir. This may be one that you may have to send on up the ladder a little bit. But let me know. This Mitty Man saying peace and goodbye.